We're going to be calling up someone from Nigeria, someone that I know, someone who has been pushing his music and trying to cross those borders, not just limiting himself, his music as well. He goes by the name Kollydee. So this is a guy that we usually talk on the phone. We've never met, but you know how conversations, every time we get to have a conversation, is something very different. So he has a brand new song that he wants to talk about today on the Joyful Lunch. I'm very excited, man. Kollydee! Yo, man, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm good. I feel great. I'm so happy that I'm talking to you right now.
You can hear me screaming right now. I'm very excited because I was asking myself, saying, did this guy quit on doing music? What's going on, man?
Right.
What's been happening with you?
Honestly, after I dropped my last project, Sinus Redeem, which I remember you played my song Maria Maria
Yeah.
so much, and I know we worked on something as well. And honestly, aside being a musician, I'm also a medical doctor, and I do so many other things. And sometimes it's pretty hard to balance everything. I mean, the music lately, music requires so much money, so sometimes you gotta go hustle to make that money and then come back. But yes, I got carried away chasing my other passions. But right now I'm back.
It seems like the music has still been calling you back. You can't run away from that. this
Where I go,
Yeah, despite trying to focus on other things, it seems like you're getting back to doing music. Because
yeah,
I've been seeing you posting about other things, but I'm glad that you are back now. I'm glad that
right?
I hope you're not going to be missing in action again.
No, this time I'm back for real. In fact, this time my whole focus is on the music. There's nothing as fulfilling as doing the thing that you love the most. And in those 3-4 years that I've been away, honestly, every single day I just missed. I missed what music brought to my life. So yes, I am back for good. I'm not
Mm.
running away this time.
Yeah, but how's the Nigerian industry? In as much as maybe you might not be dropping music like any other artist, but from your perspective, you guys are doing the most. We see and we learn from you guys from Nigeria. From your own perspective, you are born and bred from Nigeria. How's your industry?
Yes. So the first thing I'll say about the industry, it's a very huge market in Nigeria, and it's also like a survival of the fittest. So everybody is trying to bring out the best songs and bring out the hottest bangers. So that's the first part. We have lots of talent. The
Mm,
second part is, right now Afrobeat is to the world, and Afrobeat is becoming more popular all around the world. So definitely, there's a lot of pressure on the new artists, on the already established artists, on the upcoming everybody to just be on their A game, and also the fact that we have other countries looking up to our industry. So yes, the industry in Nigeria right now, I think is it's fast rising, is becoming globally recognized, but there's also in all of that comes some kind of change in the system and the flow in which the music now is being distributed to the fans. So for me, it has become very expensive now to do music because it's now very capital intensive, and that's what you have in an industry that is growing. So things are not going to be the same as 5 years ago. It
mm,
now requires a lot of money. To be fair,
mm.
money, also a lot of putting yourself out there. Now you cannot do music and just sit down on the back and let your music do the work. You have to work as hard as the music. So meaning you're on TikTok doing content, you're on Instagram doing content. You're not just going to put music and think the music is going to blow by itself. Right now, you have to put in so much work. Even if you have the money now, you have to put in the work to get your music heard. And that is by going outside, by performing everywhere, by promoting your song every single way that you can, from
Mm.
doing content on Instagram or TikTok, to just positioning yourself properly to be seen. So it's a lot of work right now to make it in the Nigerian industry. It is a lot of work.
Yeah.
The good part is, with technology and social media, you can blow from your room. You can make content from your room that's going to get you viral on TikTok, and tomorrow you're a worldwide sensation. So that's the bright side. Is okay, I put in all this work, and possibly I could be the lucky one that's going to be famous tomorrow just
Mm.
from a single TikTok video. Yes, so that's it.
Okay, so you are a medical doctor by profession. I'm sure that is what has been taking most of your time. How are you balancing it up? I know you mentioned about other things that have been taking your time. Now, this time around, how have you managed to make sure that you make sure that everything has its own time?
Oh yeah. So the good part, first of all, I've been a medical doctor for 9 years,
Mm,
9 long years. So this time around, what's different is I've gained enough experience to a point where I can sit back and relax a little bit in the medical field and say, okay, now I want to give music more time. So really, what I'm doing now is give music more time, which means less working hours as a doctor and more hours towards my craft, which is music. So I've intentionally kind of like reduced my working hours, reduced how much time I spend at the hospital, so that way I can have more time to create and also have more time to actually go for shows, to record, spend more time with other musicians, which is what's lacking all this while because I've been just doing it myself. I'm in between work, I get back from work, I'm coming back home to record. Right now, it's lesser working hours for me. At least that's the best I can do for myself right now. Just
mm.
slowly, as the music picks up, I might also just pause my medical career for a bit. I've given 9 years of my life to medicine. I think it's only fair that I devote more time to my music as well.
Today, Kollydee becomes the biggest artist in the world. Won't it affect your profession? When everyone knows who you are the Michael Jackson right now. Is it not going to affect you, your professional? How do they take it from your side?
Honestly, I mean, when it comes to profession, also it's a personal decision. I'm also at the point where I do not mind taking a year, 2 years, 3 years break from my medical career. The
Hmm.
good thing about medicine, for example, is that I have my certificates, I have my degree. It's never going to go away. It's now part of my DNA. I'm a doctor already. Like that cannot be taken away from me. So I'm honestly fine. I'm at the point where I'm fine with what? Okay, oh, I'm making my music right now. How about I pause this for a minute? I mean, so when I say pause, also, it's not. I don't have to actively, pause being a doctor. I'm not going to pause being a doctor. I'm just going to pause working. Meaning, I can also set up NGOs. I can set up a clinic that I don't have to be there 24/7, so that way I can create more time for my music. But yes, I'm honestly open to the idea
Mm,
of just
mm.
pausing on the medical career for a bit because
The connections.
no, it's all over. It's all over Africa.
Yes, yeah. So I would like to find out. I don't know if you're aware of that it's now 4 years since Maria dropped. Are you aware about that?
I am very aware, which is why I said this year wasn't going to pass me by without dropping music.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how long it had been, but I had fans who were counting the days for me and telling me, "Collie, what's going on? You haven't given us music in so long." So yes, this year I was like, I have to put out something. I
Mm,
didn't care when, I didn't care how, and also in those 4 years, to be honest, something else that I tried to do was create my sound. If you notice, I've always been an R&B artist, strictly rhythm and blues. But I was also trying to, with the new Afrobeat wave, I wanted to also get into that and try to create something that was in line with Afrobeat. So some elements of my R&B and some elements of Afrobeat. And thankfully, I was able to do that on my new song. So yes,
mm.
I was waiting.
How's R&B taken in your country? Because we know Nigeria more. It's more about Afrobeat. But how is R&B?
Honestly, R&B. There was a time for R&B, and there was a time there was a reception. Now, as an R&B artist, honestly, in Nigeria, you're competing against people that are doing Afrobeat. You're competing against the big artists who are also doing Afrobeat. So it's a very tough market to deal with as an R&B artist. The best way people go about it is by building a community. Like for me, I have my community of fans, and a lot of R&B artists as well have their own communities of fans. So that's honestly the best way for any R&B artist to make it in Nigeria by having a devoted number of fans that would listen to your kind of music, no matter what. But on the commercial scale, on the marketing scale, I hate that R&B is slowly dying down in Nigeria, but there's still a few of us who are going to keep it alive anyways.
Mm.
So yeah, it's a tough market, but some of us are still trying to make it work. with R&B.
Nice. Now let's talk about the current song that we're here to get talk about. The recent song that you just dropped. Maybe tell us how you feel like people need to understand about the song. Sometimes how I might relate to a song is different from an artist creating that song. For you, this song, what message are you talking about in this song that you feel like that the listeners should understand?
I don't know if the way in Zambia we have women that wear these waist beads,
Mm-hmm.
these very beautiful beads on the waist. So yes, ileke is just celebrating the African woman, celebrating the Nigerian woman and the Nigerian beauty. So it's aside just the waist, it's just celebrating the African curves, the African hips, the African woman's body. And so that's what ileke is. So it's just me having fun in the studio and just talking about how, I saw this girl and ileke, which is the waist beads, was busting my brain. So yes, it's a fun song really.
Okay, nice. So we're about to do this for you right now on Joy FM. I'm sending a link to you where you can be able to listen to as well. We're about to play 3 songs from you and picked by me, of course. So I want to surprise you that I've been doing a lot of research about you. So maybe you can go back to your radio. I'll send you a link. You just click on that link for JoyFM. .ptvzambia.com. I've sent it on your WhatsApp
Alright.
and get to listen to the 3 songs back to back. But before we can let you go, is there anything that you'd like to tell the people that are listening right now in Zambia? For some of them, they don't know who you are, but they are listening to you for the very first time. Maybe anything.
Oh yes. Hello Zambia. Hello everybody. My name is Kollydee, Aolly. BEE. You can find me on Instagram, and I'm so grateful to be talking to you guys. I'm really grateful to DJ Pressure for this opportunity as well. I want you guys to go to Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, anywhere. Look for my music and listen. It's a buffet of music. If you want to dance, you have it. If you want R&B, you have it. If you want pop, everything you want, Kollydee can give it to you. So guys, please listen to my music. Support me in any way you can, and hopefully very soon I'll be in Zambia to sing for you guys, and I can't wait. I've heard so much about your beautiful country, and I definitely want to visit someday.
Okay, nice.
Yes.
I'm looking forward to that day. I'm looking forward to that day.
I actually definitely want to come through.
Yeah. You need to come and visit the Victoria Falls. See the Victoria Falls. I don't know if you have heard about the Victoria Falls.
Yeah, I've heard about it. Just I love to travel. That's something I actually love to do as a side.
Nice.
Travel
Nice.
Such a, yeah, I definitely want to come to Zambia.
All right. So